Low ball. Woo! Low ball. Too low for us. That's what Cheryl Miller is saying about the potential new media rights deal for the WNBA. Not feeling it, she says. I want it to be higher. Wow. Really? How much higher? Let's start off with where they are right now in a media rights deal, where they're making $60 million annually. Well, the proposed next deal is 11 years, $2.2 billion. For y'all who flunk math, that's a hard one. $200 million annually is where they're trying to raise it to. So 60 to 200. Any financial endeavors that you're a part of, if you can go out there and get you 140 million more XXX in your money, you're going to take that. But not all opportunities should be graded that way. Cheryl Miller thinks this is an opportunity to capture on the energy and the newfound enthusiasm for women's basketball. They are rolling right now. So let's listen to Cheryl Miller say why she's not feeling this deal, and we'll talk through it. Let's go.
Those lines, there's reporting about a $2.2 billion media rights deal out there.
There's rumor of it?
Reporting about the next media rights deal.
Then if I'm not great with numbers, low ball.
Why do you say that?
That's a low ball. You're saying how much?
$2.2 billion over 11
Not
years.
enough. Not even close. Now, I'm not trying to inflate it a whole lot, but a 2's nice, an 8 would be better. That's what I'm talking about, because they know. They know. And we certainly have come a long way. And I'm not about gouging, but it's a long time overdue. And we're going to continue to get better and better. All you have to do is look at, college basketball and what's coming next, the next wave of excitement. And you have this now, and pretty soon we're going to add another gold medal. So women's basketball is in a great place right now.
Just what do you need to do then in your mind to go from 2.2 billion to an 8 billion, as you say? What needs to happen?
We need tough and fair negotiators and visionaries, and we need a bully. We need a bully behind the table that's willing to say, we'll break up the pieces and go from there. But there's a certain number bigger than 2 that we want.
Here's the question. Okay, y'all heard her. She broke it down. She said what she had to say. She got it off her chest. Shout out to Cheryl Miller, too, who I just saw a few days ago at the LA 84 40-year anniversary of the 84 Olympics. Yeah, great time. Carl Lewis is in the building. Edwin Moses, if y'all know what it is, y'all salute to them greats. Okay, so Cheryl Miller's a beast. We know it. She broke this down. Now, we understand her logic, but is it logical? Let's talk through it. Because we know the NBA owns 60% of the WNBA. So why would the NBA want to lowball something that it owns already, right? Inflate their numbers, get them their valuation, and then guess what? We get more on top of that, supplemented. Does it really work that way? Think about it. We own 60% of you, but for decades we've been subsidizing you. So it's 2 ways to play it. Either A, we value you higher, which makes our overall evaluation higher, and you got to pay that. Or B, we suppress your valuation so we can just get the money internally because you are not getting what you deserve. That's the catch. I think that's what Cheryl Miller's talking about. She's like, wait a minute. We're not tripping on y'all getting a $75 billion deal, which is proposed right now, they say. $75 billion for the NBA, which means the NBA 75, but then we're going to carve out in that 2.2 for the women's league. Ask you this. NBA, we know, is bigger than the WNBA. Y'all probably like the NBA way more than you like the WNBA, even though you're closing that gap. Here's the real question. Is the NBA 34 times better than the WNBA? It's a hard thing to answer, right? But that's what the numbers are saying. 34 times. The metrics are increasing for the women's sport. Everything's going up. Some would say flattened on the NBA level, even at greater heights, or even being in the decline, right? Coming down a notch or two. This is not the golden era of NBA basketball, right? Especially as it's going global, you're starting to see the transfer of power to go overseas in terms of the best players, top 5 players. You start talking about Luka, you start talking about Giannis, you start talking about guys from overseas. What's really going on right here? Because why would the NBA want to lowball its own property that it owns? Like, yo, it could be like, yo, you owe me, dog. And the last way we're going to get it is trying to get it on the outside. We're going to get it on the inside. So if we get it on the inside, all we got to do is say, your valuation is here, not as where you think it is, and then let's go from there. She wants $8 billion, and they're offering 2.2. And it's not really an offer since they have the majority ownership stake. It's just, this is what you're going to get. So once again, crazy as this sounds, the WNBA, as it's soaring to its newfound heights, certainly the 2.0 of enthusiasm. When it first came out, it was setting records in terms of attendance, in terms of audience, in terms of that reach. Now, they're trying to climb back to that level, if not surpass it. The real question is going to be, are we going to hear another 11, because this is an 11-year deal, 11 years of the women saying that they're not getting what they deserve? That's what this deal is all about. Because once you sign this deal, NBA, and you say the valuation is $2.2 billion for 11 years, WNBA, I don't want to hear nothing else. That's it. Now, this could dramatically affect the salary cap. Obviously, their salary cap going where they're paying their highest paid players $242,000, where it's incentivizing people like Juju to play all 4 years at USC. I'm not coming out to the damn WNBA and get $242,000, even if it goes up 3x, $600,000. Juju like, y'all know what I'm making here at USC in Los Angeles, playing like I play, looking like I look. Yeah, I said it. We were talking about it last night. We were like, and this is a compliment. People may not take it as one, but it went around the room. She plays like a dude, and that's a compliment. Like laterally, like in terms of physicality, in terms of explosiveness. And I've heard this before because crazy enough, she went to Sierra Canyon down the street, and I had no idea. And someone kept telling me, come check this girl out. She's amazing. And it was actually the head of Sierra Canyon, Jim Scrumbus, my dog. He's my neighbor. And I was like, nah, it's a lot of guys I ain't checked out. It's a lot of girls I ain't checked out. Busy coaching myself. I was a fool. I should have went and checked her out. She's next. Paige Brucker, she's next. We know it. So the enthusiasm is going to be there. And if they are getting suppressed salaries, we are going to ruin an experience that it seems like all of us are enjoying right now. So tell me, you think they're getting lowballed? The WNBA is getting lowballed? Or do you think like, hey, y'all do owe the NBA, and now y'all up. Y'all going to have to pay up. That's how the game goes. Tell me what y'all think. Beat it up in the comments.